All right. Let's do this, partner. All right. Let's post this on the Instagram. Give me 1 second. Just gonna be checking out stuff. All right. I have the stream on my phone to the side of me. What is good, everyone? It is your boy, Unraveled Santa TM. Or Santa Pictures. Wait, that sounds weird. You get the point. Who we got here? We got Fireblade, Canadian Syrup Goji, Cyber Kaiju, the Christmas Car, My God the Collector, Zillosaurus 69, STP, cosplays. What else we got? Shred Trap the Goat. What is good, everyone? All right. As I said before, I said I was going to do a video, or not a video, a live stream where I react to my old stop motions and breaking them down and whatnot. I decided I'm going to do that today. This is not a subscriber showcase. I'm going to say this again. This is not a subscriber showcase, all right? I already know there's going to be one person that's going to join this stream and be like, yo, man, react to me next. It's not a subscriber showcase, okay? I know you guys know, but I just want you guys to know. I want everyone else to know. So, like I said before, I'm doing every live stream well, I didn't do every live stream, but anything where I show myself, I'll be wearing the Santa suit. We still got it. I think the little balls over here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, man. What's good, QTube? He says, Unk. Yeah, bro, I already embraced it. I'm Unk, all right. What's good? What's good? Unravel Pictures Jolly Edition. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Yo, I'm still recovering from like I don't even know what sickness I have, bro. But let me tell you, earlier today I was going through it. I'm feeling better now, but yeah, man. What's good, Dragon Boy? Is that my guy Mikeytron 300? It's funny, me and Mikeytron were just playing Marvel Rivals. I'm probably gonna get back on there and play after the stream. This isn't gonna be like a super long stream, by the way. Like the subscriber showcase, which goes like 8 hours long. But I just want to react to some videos. I'll let you guys pick some. Oh shoot, I just knocked the thing over, or I was about to. But how you guys doing? We're getting closer and closer to Christmas, man. Crazy, crazy. I hope you guys are gonna have a great Christmas. Um, yeah, man. I hope you guys are gonna have a good one. But yeah, let's see what you guys. All right. So I have quite a few stop motions, as you guys know. Not so much, by today, but we got some stuff. Now, essentially, what this is me obviously watching my old videos, breaking them down, giving you guys like my breakdown of it, like what went into it, the challenges, behind the scenes stuff, what I was thinking, like all types of things like that, just so you guys can, what's it called, get like a bigger and better behind the scenes on these videos and whatnot. Jolly Jolly Unky, the Unk is unraveled. All right, what's good, Mr. Kong, the goat? Yes, Christmas is 1 week away, guys. I'm on break. Did Christmas break start already for you guys? Bro, I've been out of school for so long, bro. I don't even remember what's like the holidays anymore. What's good, Optic Jacket? React to the stop motion of Godzilla delivers Kong, where he used to where he used shit to beat Kong. Oh, you talking about the one where I had Kong smack Godzilla with his shit? But what's it called? I know we got our freedom back. What do you? Oh, you're talking about the Christmas break. What's it called? Yeah, man. Shout out to the Christmas breaks. Shout out to that. I know, you guys who are still in school are hyped for that. All right, guys. What are we breaking down first? What's gonna be the first video we watch? Okay. What's gonna be the first video we watch today? We have quite a few. I have a few that I'm definitely gonna check out, like no matter what. Oh shit! I didn't even have the volume up. I have a few videos I want to check out regardless, you know. But I want you guys to, if you have any comments, not comments, any suggestions and whatnot. If not, if you don't have any right now, it's fine. I'll pick a video and like talk about it. But yeah. Let's see. What's good, Uncle Ben? Okay, let's see. Luke Collector says, bro, I have a bad memory. I don't know if it's you or Goji that's 25. I'm indeed 25 years old, all right? You guys don't have to remind me, okay? Trust me, I already know. I feel it every time I wake up in the morning. But yeah. All right. Mr. Kong says, yo, Pennywise saved my channel because I was low on subs, but after I watched the It movies, I locked in on edits and made a bunch of edits mostly about Pennywise, and now I have 600 subs. God damn. That's what I'm talking about. Capitalizing, bro. Listen. You gotta capitalize on these scenarios, okay? I learned this from a stop motion. There's this phrase that I like. It's from a stop motion. It's called opportunities have arisen. If you guys know where that's from, you guys know ball. But yeah, man, opportunities arisen and you took it. Uncraveled, bro. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna start off. What video am I gonna start off with? I'm gonna pick the first video. Let's see. I don't know. We have quite a few. We have quite a few videos to talk about. We got quite a few videos. You know what? We'll start from the beginning. Let's start with... I'm thinking between Vegeta versus Golden Frieza or Revival of F. You know what? They're both short. We can start with both. Are we gonna do both? Godzilla versus Kong? Alright, I got you. We're gonna do that one too. Alright. We're gonna start off with this video on the channel. The first video on the channel. My Dragon Ball Z stop motion. SSJ Vegeta. Or SS Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan Vegeta versus Golden Frieza. Revival of F. Let's see what you guys saying. Mr. Kong says, and Xavier, you are one of the best YouTubers in my opinion, but your vids are peak and you got me to still collect figures. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate you thinking that I'm one of the best YouTubers. That means a lot. Bro, I said it on... my fault, Mr. Kong. I said it that someone was going to think this was a subscriber showcase. I knew it. I told you guys. But yeah, Mr. Kong, I appreciate that, bro. Again, keep collecting. You guys know the vibes. Whether it's one figure or whatever you guys are into, always, keep collecting. On Everything I Love, Luke Collector says, on Everything I Love, I just heard my brother say the hard R. All right. Optic Jacket says, show how you actually did a good job in the MCU Meat Riders hold you. You know what? I'm gonna get to the Avengers stuff. We'll get there. All right. We're gonna start off with my first video on the channel, Vegeta versus Golden Frieza. Let's check it out.
In a cooked-up study,
why are we getting ads, bro?
Food critics love the
like,
PZ. And
no, YouTube, you're not getting no audio from me. You can hold that. Imagine putting ads on your video. How selfish can you be? Who would ever do that? All right. Let's check out this video right here. My Vegeta versus Golden Frieza. Now, before I get into this, one more thing. I did this video, I believe I was in 10th grade. Yes, I think I was in 10th grade. And this is when before I got a table. So I did this on the floor. Yeah, I did this on the floor. A green poster board as the green screen. And clear containers as the base. And I had 2 lamps, one on each side.
That's right. You had no idea, did you? I've been a Super Saiyan for years.
So this is one of the few
and
times I
now
tried to do mouth
I
movements.
too have the power of a god.
So these Kai Blasts that Frieza is throwing, those were... I took every individual photo of Frieza doing that, and I put a lens flare on every individual photo because I didn't... At the time when I was doing this, there was no apps that had good special effects. Like, there wasn't nothing at the time. And I'm not even joking. Like, there was nothing. I know now we have CapCut and all these amazing apps. When your uncle over here was doing this 9 years ago, there was none of that. So I had to improvise, and I just had to take PNGs of lens flares and do it on every individual photo to represent Kai Blast.
You of all people should know this about me, but I don't share Kakarot's taste for forgiveness. I'm sending you back to hell.
Your threats are as empty as
Master
your title. All hail the Vegeta,
Yo-Yo,
Prince
I
of
do
no
have
one.
Tanjiro, I think. So I also drew the effects. I also dabbled in trying to draw the effects of blood and like saliva for Frieza when he was getting punched. I was really proud of this sequence. Okay, so this is another thing I was very proud of right here. So you guys see how Frieza essentially transformed or de-evolved, I guess, from his golden state to the base form. Well, not really base form, but like, you know, 4 form Frieza. So you see that fade effect, right? So I did this with the stop motion studio app. So there's a feature / effect in the app where you can merge photos together. And I've used this plenty of times. I feel like it's like a really good feature to use for like speedsters and stuff like that, to represent like multiple versions of them when they're running. So what I did was I had Golden Frieza move, and then when he fell, I swapped in base form Frieza in the same spot that he was in, and then I merged all the photos together, so that way it can create the effect of him de-evolving back into his base form. You see what I mean?
No, this can't be real. This is not the way this ends.
At least try to face your death with some honor. And don't dream of resurrecting again.
Same thing with Vegeta. I used a lens flare,
You can all go to hell
PNGs.
without me. Frieza!
Same thing with Goku's aura. I didn't know how to do effects and whatnot, so I just took PNGs of aura, like from like the Dragon Ball Sprite video games.
No!
And you can see it right here because the sprite is cut off on the edges right here. Again, I didn't have no effects, bro. There was no good editing app back then. And you can see with the lens flare PNG right here how it's clashing. I had to do what I had to do, man. I had to do what I had to do. So with this one right here, where where Frieza fades away. What I did right here was, in the Stop Motion Studio app, I had the background be like this Kamehameha effect. And essentially, I increased the intensity of the green screen where Frieza fades away into the background. So that was my way of having, Frieza fade into it. Bro, those were the times, bro. Those were the times. I actually have a video somewhere. Actually, on my, I can show you guys right now. Actually, what am I even talking about? I'm watching my own videos. What am I talking about? I can show you guys. I actually did a video. This one right here. Who puts ads on their video? Like, seriously. Like, can you imagine having ads on your own videos, bro? Like, that's so selfish. Am I right, guys? Alright, this needs to hurry up. Bro, 2 ads is crazy! Let me stop yelling before my stomach starts hurting again. Okay. So, in this video, I actually showed the clip right here. Okay. Fun fact, this was me in 2014. I was 13 years old, filming a TMNT stop motion in my kitchen.
Channel by filming on the floor. Here's an old video from 7 years ago proving that.
So this is in 2016. This was the behind the scenes of me making that Dragon Ball Z video you guys just watched. I was on my floor. Like, all right, so where you guys see me right now on screen is to the left of me, next to my bed. So my bed is like right here. That's where I filmed it. I put a green poster board from the dollar store, and I just put one of the trays that I had my Dragon Ball Z toys accessories in, and I just filmed like that, man.
So far, I got like 30, 40 minutes done. It's been like 4 days, I think I've been doing this. So maybe I'll be done by like Friday. I don't know.
Bro, my voice, that's hilarious, bro. Yo, that's hilarious. But yeah, man, I did that. I did my ting on the floor, bro. A lot of my older videos were done on the floor. Like, growing up, and even with this channel. Like, I'll tell you guys all the videos I did on the floor. So everything you guys see here, like all these videos was on the floor, on the floor. The only video that stopped being on the floor was this one. No, these two right here. It was these 2 videos. Those were the last 2 videos, or not the last 2. These were the first 2 videos where it wasn't on the floor. Fun fact. But yeah, bro. That is the breakdown of my first, not first stop motion, but like my first stop motion on YouTube, on this channel at least. Not necessarily on YouTube. I used to have several other accounts, but this one right here. What was some other? I saw some other stuff. You guys also wanted me to check out the Godzilla video where Godzilla and Kong fight each other. All right, in my opinion, this is one of the funniest stop motions I've ever done. Godzilla versus Kong ultimate stop motion fight. This video should have got more views than it did. All right, warning for everyone. There's definitely some crazy humor in here. You might hear me talk in a way you guys never heard me talk before, but it be like that. So keep in mind this is part 3, because Ghidorah was number 1 and Goldar was number 2. So we're gonna watch some crazy shit, literally.
General Jackson, there's another monster heading our way.
Bro, we haven't even left yet. What the hell? Yo, what the fuck?
Oh.
So General Jackson and those 2 Legos that just talked right now, General Jackson and the guy in the suit, that is Mikeytron 300, funny enough.
Hell no!
So obviously we got Kong flying.
Kong, am I...
That's a joke on the game. I don't know if you guys remember this game during COVID. It was called Flying Gorilla. And it was like a big meme. And that's what like it says essentially that sequence was based off of.
Drunk, or am I seeing exactly what I'm seeing?
Oh my god. It's a...
Flying gorilla!
How'd that do the Megazord thing? The Megazord was done by Merit Movies, I believe to you. Actually, I don't know what he used. I'm assuming maybe Blender. I don't know. I don't know what he uses for like the 3D stuff, but that was done by Merit Movies because I didn't have a Megazord to use, so we had to improvise, man.
I'm piloting us to get the F out of here.
Sounds like a great plan, General.
Yeah! Oh my god! I'm alive! Guys over here!
We got MK Former.
How the hell are you even still alive?
I'm not sure, but you gotta help me out. Come on!
That's a crazy screenshot now that I look at it. That's a crazy, like... Yeah, that's just a crazy pose.
on!
Soldier, no!
Oh no, not the soldier. Anyways, let's dip.
If you guys don't get the joke, in every Godzilla video that I do, the soldier ends up dying and coming back.
General Jackson, we've been hit!
Carl, I'm not blind.
There goes the Megazord. Yes, you saw that correct. Kong just shitted out the soldier.
Oh nah, I didn't just see this monkey use a dookie as a weapon.
Godzilla just got the shit beat out of him. With shit.
Yes.
I can't get a break.
Soldier, you're alive?
I knew you'd get out in one piece. I was confident.
I wasn't.
You do not want to know what the inside of a gorilla looks like.
Yeah, shut up, soldier. General Jackson, let's get out of here.
That's crazy, Mikey.
Oh no.
Soldier.
General Jackson, it appears that the gorilla has fallen in love with him.
Wait, what?
Guys, help me!
So that was a play on the the King Kong movie. Obviously, where King Kong likes the blonde girl and like kidnaps her and stuff. So we did that with the soldier, where Kong falls in love with him and kidnaps him.
Did we just lose?
Nah, we clearly smoked his ass. Of course we lost Carl. Jesus fucking Christ!
We had to do something to save him. Godzilla's down, and the radar shows that Kong's heading straight to Hong Kong.
Yeah, well, lucky for us, the lizard won't be down for long.
What do you mean?
Literally, these two characters right here is voiced by Mikey Tron.
By that?
General Jackson, do you have the drugs I smuggled across the Russian border? They're right here. Yeah, we'll give Godzilla a dose of this to help him.
So the way Godzilla evolved in this video was, I'm burning up right now. This suit is killing me. So in this video, we had it where Godzilla evolved by taking drugs, essentially. Now, this is my Hong Kong diorama. Now, it didn't... Alright, how do I explain this? In person, these glow sticks that I use, I taped glow sticks to a bunch of cardboard boxes. And essentially, in person, these were lighting up. Like, it was bright. On the photos, it did not translate well. And oh man, it broke my heart. I was so disappointed.
Let go of me!
Got my monster, it's Godzilla. That was a pretty good sequence.
General, he's up there.
How the hell are we gonna all get up there? Lucky for you, I'm prepared. Where did you get those?
The funny
From
thing
the
about
stores and
these,
base. Yeah, let's get to
the
flying.
funny thing about these Godzilla videos is that they're so different from my regular videos because of like the language, the chaos, and everything about it. Like, these are like my real like comedic videos. Before we even get to this part, before we even get to that part, but yeah, the Godzilla stuff was like Godzilla videos were like the videos where I felt like I can really just like let loose and just act a fool, because this was still during a time where I was still considering myself a teenager, even though I was like maybe 20 years old. Like, I don't know, I just still had that high school like humor and hee hee ha ha type of like mentality. So like that was like that version of me coming out with these videos. However, this next part is one of the funniest, one of the genuine, in my opinion, one of the funniest things I've ever animated in my life. What's good, Emmanuel?
Are you winning, son?
Dad, you won't believe it! I just got a high score on this thing!
Bro, I still believe that's one of my funniest like bits I've ever animated in my life. Fun fact about this scene right here, This originally wasn't even planned or in the video. When I finished filming this video, I made a joke to Merit Movies, and I said, yo, what if we like have the "Are you winning, son?" in the video, right? And just have it where like, I don't know, the building gets blown up or something, right? And it just clicked in my head. I'm like, wait, what if I just have it where Kong breaks through, grabs the kid, and like punches Godzilla and like it explodes? And I thought that was the funniest thing ever. I forgot which Godzilla movie had a reference to this. Well, not necessarily a reference, but something similar. It was a Godzilla movie where like it was a girl in her apartment and like Godzilla didn't destroy her building and she was like super like happy, and then Godzilla turns around and then destroys it and then walks off. I forgot which Godzilla movie that was, but I know something like that happened in a Godzilla movie, and I wanted to essentially do something like that, and I thought it was I thought it was hilarious. I don't know about you guys.
Are you winning, son?
Dad, you won't believe it! I just got a high score on this.
Fun fact, that was Merit Movies talking, and he just high-pitched his voice.
You guys came back for me? I'm gonna cry.
We almost died thanks to the boss. Yeah, we're here to rescue.
The odds of us leaving this place alive are next to none, so you're welcome.
In case we don't make it out of here alive, I just wanted to tell you guys that I love you.
Carl, did you deadass just try to get sentimental?
So this is when the obviously Godzilla vs. Kong was coming out, and all right, I'm burning up in this suit right now. Good lord. And I wanted Kong to have the axe, so I didn't have an axe for Kong. So I had this Fortnite character, I think his name is Ragnarok, and he had like this axe right here. So I had it to where like he was like a statue, and just Kong took the axe from him. But the best part about it is that with this Kong figure, the one I had, he didn't have gripping hands. I wonder if I can. There you go. So he didn't have gripping hands for the axe. So what I did was I took one of the hands from the Marvel Legends X-Men Beast figure, and his hands was actually a gripping hand. So I took his hand and I painted it brown, and I put duct tape on the peg so that way it's thick enough to fit in the socket of Kong's forearm, and that's how I had Kong hold the axe. Look, man, I had to improvise, bro. I had to get creative.
Oh boy, it's time for the final battle, boys.
Some of these shots I'm proud of, and some of them I'm not. They could have been filmed a little bit better. Like that one right there was pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. So this is the part where I recreate the scene in Godzilla vs. Kong where they do the beam clash with the axe.
Whoa, he's about to blow a big one.
Hey, yo, pause.
Merit Movies killed it with that charging up effect. No joke, I filmed this little sequence right here like 5 different times. I don't know if you guys can see it up here. I used floss for like as like a string to hold Kong up. I know today I can film this like 1,000 times better, but like, bro, I filmed that like so many times, bro, just to make sure it looks like good, I would say. I don't know how I didn't get copyrighted
Man, I was kind of rooting for the monkey.
He literally tried to make love to me.
Yeah, immaculate. Shut up, soldier. Let's get out of here.
Wait, where's the CEO?
Hey, yo, boss man, where you at? Yeah, I can't believe you all fell for my ultimate plan of destruction. You good, fam? No.
So obviously after this, it was supposed to be Godzilla and Kong versus Mechagodzilla, which I talked about last time on stream, where the video has already been filmed. We never edited it. So for the last 4 years, that video has just been laying dormant in Google Drive and has never been edited. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's the Godzilla versus Kong stop motion. Man, good times, man. Good times. What else we got? What else we got? What else are we trying to check out, guys? What else? Let's see. What else can we talk about? I'm trying to think. Which videos? Where's part 2, Xavier? You were supposed to finish it an hour ago. Man, that I don't even know if that video is ever gonna see the light of day. I haven't even watched it in 4 years. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Excuse me. I haven't even watched that video, bro. So I don't even know if it's like, I don't even remember anything about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know today I can easily redo it better, but I don't think I'm gonna be filming Godzilla and Kong versus Mechagodzilla anytime soon. But everyone petitioned to have Unraveled make a part 2. No, the part 2 is done already. Like, it's filmed. It's been filmed for years. We never edited it, which is ironic. But yeah, man. Hey, man. Maybe one day we will edit it and post it. Okay. Yeah, that's funny. I'm trying to think of another one. What's another? I'm gonna save Endgame for last because those videos are longer. I'm trying to think. Yo, is that Daddy Xenoverse in the chat? I'm not gonna watch the Spider-Man No Way Home stuff because I actually don't like those videos at all. Oh, bro said all Gojo. He's already going after Goju. All right. You know what? I want to check out a video. This video right here. Okay. So the next video we're gonna check out is this one right here. It's Dragon Ball Ultimates 1. The Revival of F stop motion movie, right? The reason why I want to check out that video in particular is because that is the stop motion that I consider to be my first real stop motion. Now, what do I mean by that, right? I consider this video to be the first stop motion that I truly locked in for, if that makes sense. Like, obviously I made several stop motions before this one, but this is the one where I felt like I truly took things serious. Now, what do I mean by that, right? So, if you guys don't know my lore, some of you already know, but for those who don't, me and my friend at Merit Movies, this was during a time where I was like 13, 14, 15 years old, around that time period. Where like I didn't know what to really do, if that makes sense, like with like stop motion and whatnot. I was just doing it just because I just didn't know. And at that time, I considered like, all right, this is something I'm doing like on the side or whatever, but like, I don't really know like what to do. I don't really like, I don't know. I guess you can say I was like directionless. And my friend Merit Movies was like, yo, I think if we work together, we can create some, some good stuff. Because he also does stop motions, if you guys don't know, and he's pretty good, pretty fucking good. And he essentially was like, I think if we come together and work together, we can create something, great. And I decided, I'm like, you know what? Let's try it out, right? Let's try it. Now, sorry. Now, with this video, I think I was maybe freshman year of high school when I made this video. Yeah, I think I was like freshman year of high school when I made this Dragon Ball Z video we're about to watch. Yeah, I definitely was freshman year of high school because, all right, I know it's gonna sound weird. This Frieza video came out before the channel itself came out, because this is when I had my old YouTube channel before, and this was the last video I made on that channel, and we re-uploaded it on this current channel that we have right here. So I know the Vegeta versus Frieza video is technically the first one, but it's not the first stop motion, if that makes any sense. So this video right here predates everything on the channel. So yeah, this came out freshman year of high school, and then Golden Frieza versus Vegeta came out in 10th grade. But let's get into it, partner. Another ad, bro. Can you imagine putting ads on your videos? So, all right, I need to elaborate more on the why I consider this my first real video. So the reason why I consider this my first real video is because me and Merit Movies essentially want to start our own Dragon Ball Z thing. So we decided to go with Resurrection F because SH Figuarts didn't really have a variety of characters, especially villains, to choose from. So we just went with Goku and Frieza. And Resurrection F came out when I was in 8th grade. Yeah, when I was in 8th grade. So essentially, that was like, we're still riding the high off of it. And wait. Okay, so I know I'm rambling, but trust me, I gotta give you guys all this information. For this video, we utilized green screen. This is the first time that we actually got voice actors. For all my stop motions beforehand, I just had like my friends, which I still have my friends voice act for me. But this is like the first time where like I actually, like, me and Merit Movies like casted, like went on websites to get voice actors for our videos. And this was like one of the best time periods of my life, bro. Like, I remember after school checking my phone to see if anyone auditioned and listening to them, the good, the bad, the great. Like, it was such a fun time, man. I miss it. Like, I used to literally be on the train with my old iPhone 5, like, in my ear, listening to all the auditions that we got. That was peak life, bro. But yeah, I took everything serious. Animation, trying to be creative, voice act, like, yeah. All right, let me stop talking. Let's just get into it. My fault.
How?
Frieza, it's been a while.
Goku. It's about time.
Gohan, get out of here as
You
soon
can
as
tell
you can.
that this is old because I shot this on the iPhone 5 and the pictures are blurry.
Freshen up.
That's how
I'll
bad
be
the
back in a
iPhone
little
cameras
while.
were back then.
Once this mess is cleaned up. Now then, where was I? Sorry, almost forgot I had to take care of you.
You think you'll win this? I'll be laughing when I send you to the hell I was sent to.
What I really like about this one, especially with the Frieza voice, is that this reminds me of the original Frieza voice actor, where he had like a gargle in his voice. No, it was a girl. Yes, it was the girl voice actor where she had like a gargleness to her voice, compared to the smooth voice Frieza.
I never expected to have.
I don't know if you guys know the difference that I'm talking about, but there is a difference between the modern Frieza voice and the older
I've
one.
grown stronger too. I've been training with serving to a god. Now then, shall we start?
Bro, I remember filming this on my floor. This is all done on my floor, by the way, with a $1 poster board from the dollar store. This was peak life right here, man. The water effects, I did that drawing on the stop motion studio app. Like the little like droplets right here. I was so proud of this because this was during a time where I really wanted to challenge myself. Obviously, we got the drawn-on effects.
Not bad, Goku.
I'm not vulnerable last time we met. I see everything coming. I know this
Bro,
is not
what?
the power you
Xenoverse?
gained in training.
You're right. I've been hiding it all along.
A part of me wants to like use AI to like enhance this, not necessarily to fix the animation, but to like make it go from like this shitty potato picture quality and make it like HD. You know what I mean? But I also feel like that's what gives this video a charm.
No more games.
Cause I had like a really shitty iPhone
Time
5.
to show you my true power.
I used the Tamashii Nation's flame effects.
Wow, he's getting stronger.
What's good, Clean Courage?
He wasn't kidding.
And Let's Go Games. I definitely should have utilized the sound effects better for that scene.
I know it sounds cheesy, but you can call it Golden Frieza.
This is way stronger than you were when it started. I don't think you'd like to see how strong I've become, do you?
Go ahead.
This is no
Be aware,
joke,
I
genuinely one
trained
of my
under
all-time
Whis,
favorite stop motions like I've ever
servant to the
made.
god of destruction.
Which is crazy because like I know I've made
What?
better than this,
How?
but this has
No
a special place in
matter.
my heart that
It
like
won't do
would never be
anything to
like
me.
replaced.
I'll still be stronger.
We'll see about that. If you weren't so evil, you'd make a great sparring partner. But you left me no choice but to take you down.
Like what you just said. We'll see
Firebase
about
says
that.
my guy Xavier was locked in back then. Yeah, bro, I was hungry back then. You guys don't understand how hungry I was. All I'm gonna say is I don't know if I'm ever gonna talk about a certain moment in my life where I was beyond locked in, because there is a lot of story to go with it. I don't know if I want to talk about it, but this was during a time in my life where I was beyond hungry and I had a lot of motivation, let's just say. But yeah, I was definitely very hungry back then. Now, if there's one thing I wish I could go back on was to fix the audio levels, because that's something I didn't really know like how to do back then. Was to, like obviously decrease a lot of it because it was very loud. But that's one thing I wish I can go back and fix was how loud some of these were and lower it a bit.
Time to end this.
So before we get into this next part, if the music that you would hear every time they started fighting was a remix, I believe, of the Frieza's theme song. I forgot what band made it, but it's a Japanese band that made a song where they're like shouting Frieza, and they used it for the movie. Now, obviously, for copyright reasons, I couldn't use the actual song, so we found a remix, and I don't know how we got away with it, but we did. But yeah, this is actually this scene right here. So this Vegeta right here. So at the time of this video when it was made, we didn't have Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta yet. They made Goku and Frieza, but not Vegeta. So what I did was I had the premium color Vegeta figure for like the base. So I also bought a bootleg Vegeta so I can take the head and paint it and make it Super Saiyan Blue and use it for the video. Bro, come on, bro. I was dialed in back then, bro. I was dialed in.
What?
Hello, Frieza.
Vegeta!
Hey, Vegeta. Thanks for helping me out. I would have been done if it wasn't for that.
Shut up, Kakarot.
Listen, Vegeta. We've had our troubles in the past, but if you join me, I'll make you second in command of my ranks.
Tempting.
Come on, Vegeta. We'll rule this universe Together!
You just gave me a bigger reason to kill you now.
Wait.
Before we get into this next scene, I'm not the type to brag. You guys know this. But I'm going to. Listen. I'm not gonna brag. I'm not the type to brag. You guys know this. However, during the time period in which I filmed, not necessarily this video, but the sequence you're about to watch, I'm still very proud of this sequence, okay? What you're about to watch. I'm very proud of it. Especially from when at the time that I was animating, like this time period, this was like the greatest thing I ever made. Bro, during that time period, when I filmed this sequence that you're about to watch, I had people repost it on like Instagram and whatnot because this was like heat. Like, I was like 13, 14 years old when I filmed this. And look, it can be fixed. There's flaws to it, but this was going triple platinum in the hood, bro, back in the day, all right? Just watch. I think it holds up just a little bit today. Wait, let's rewind a little bit.
Together!
You just gave me a bigger reason to kill you now.
Wait. What?
Tell me that wasn't fire, bro. Yo. Whoever, if any of y'all say that wasn't fire in the chat, you're getting banned forever. Don't play with me. Nah, just playing. Tell me that wasn't fire, bro. Come on. I feel like I feel like one of those old heads that are like watching like their prime heydays, and they're just like, yeah, back in my day, bro. Like, come on, bro. What y'all know about that sequence, bro? That sequence is older than Jar Jar. That's crazy. Bro, come on. Tell me that wasn't fire, bro. Tell me that wasn't heat. Damn, bro. My forehead look big on camera. I just realized that right now. I need to get a haircut. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I look chopped. I need to return to my light skin phase. Bro, let's rewatch this, bro. Alright, let's turn down the volume, though, because that was pretty loud.
What?
Bonk. Bonk. Oh my god! Why he did that to Frieza, bro? Alright, let me tell you the lore for that sequence. So, you know how in the actual Resurrection F movie, Vegeta just beats up Frieza? I was inspired by Civil War because during the time period in which I was making this, the Civil War trailer came out where Cap and Bucky were beating up Iron Man. So I kind of wanted to recreate that, but in Dragon Ball Z, because I was working on this video. So I was like, bro, imagine if Goku and Vegeta teamed up in Resurrection F and whooped Frieza's ass. Tell me I wasn't cooking when I was a kid, bro. Tell me I wasn't cooking. Come on, man. Come on. I was onto something, bro, when I was a little kid. How old were you when I made this? Good question. Good question. Let me look this up. I have it on my phone. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Let me look through my stuff real quick. I gotta go through my camera roll. So, I know Resurrection F came out, I believe, 2014, 2015. I think it was 2015. So, Resurrection F, I think, came out 2015. Yeah, was it 2015? I think it was. Yeah, I think it came out 2015, yeah. So, when did Civil War come out? Captain America. Because... give me a second. Give me a second. I can give you guys the right date. I just need to know the time in which these movies came out. I believe, if my calculations are correct, 15 years old. Yeah, I was 15 years old. 14, 15. Wait. Yeah, I was 15. Yeah, I was 15. Okay, I'm not tweaking. Yeah, I was 15. So yeah, I was 15 when I made this sequence, and I was working on this video, I believe. Yeah. Let's see. I will admit I also haven't been motivated to make full-on stop motions. I mean, heck, my last stop motion was 3 months ago. No, what you mean, bro? Jet Jaguar and Godzilla count. Oh, my goodness. Oh, let me finish the rest of the video. My fault. I was rambling. But come on, guys. Come on, bro. Tell me I wasn't cooking, bro. That was fire, bro. That was fire. I'm still proud of this. No one will ever make me feel like this wasn't heat. I love that video. Or that sequence especially.
I should have won
Please
this.
try to face your death with some honor. And don't dream of resurrecting again.
Goodbye, and good riddance, Frieza! Ha, me, ha, me, ha!
This wasn't supposed to happen! Ah!
He got cooked, bro.
He shouldn't be coming back anytime soon. If he does, he knows what's coming to him.
You're right, Vegeta. That basically goes for any of our enemies.
Shut up, Kakarot. If I want to hear your cockiness, I'd beat it out of you.
Pause.
Typical Vegeta.
Oh my god, bro. I love this video. No one, bro, y'all don't know what this video means to me, man. Y'all don't know what this video means to me. That is, in my opinion, like, if someone were to ask me, yo, Xavier, bro. And someone like, yo, Xavier, what is, like, in your top 10, top 15, or whatever favorite videos that you've ever made? This is in there. This is in here. I love that video, bro. I love that video. What you guys think in the chat? Jar says, why don't you break down that Piccolo stop motion? If I were to show you guys those videos, I'm getting canceled. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm getting canceled for a lot of things. Take my word, I made those videos. Just take my word, bro. Take my word. Those videos can never see the light of day. They're bad. And I made those videos. You know, I'm going to just stay quiet. I'm going to leave it at that. And the next Godzilla stop motion, let me voice Zuko. Trust? Bro, I don't even know if Zuko's even going to be in like any Godzilla video. I don't even know if Godzilla's on the list for next year. I have a list written on my phone. No, it is on the list. I just don't know if I'm actually going to do it. I have a list. Actually, I can tell you guys a few things on the list I have for next year that I'm thinking about. I got TMNT, either fighting Shredder or Tiger Claw. I got Sonic. The next videos that I'm about to list have question marks on it because I don't know for sure. Pokemon is something that I really want to try out. A UFC video because I know that would be generational for me. Resident Evil, that's another one I'm thinking about. And Five Nights at Freddy's is definitely something I've thought about. Essentially, I want to do stop motions that like I know would force me to be more creative. And yeah, bro. Just I'm contemplating. Not saying that everything I just listed there is gonna happen. I can't promise that. But those are some like essentially those are like high on the list because those are things I either haven't done or I want to dabble more in. But I love that video, bro. That video was fire, bro. What y'all know about that? Oh my god. How long have we been streaming for, by the way? I have no idea. Bro, what is that sound? I don't know what sound is playing in my house right now. Yeah. I'm gonna skip Infinity War. There's just I don't watch Infinity War no more for reasons that I don't want to talk about, but yeah. Let's see. Unraveled, if you make a FNAF stop motion, let me voice Bonnie. I don't even know if the animatronics are going to speak if I were to do a FNAF video. What's good, Rico? I definitely want to check out the Avengers stuff, but that's last. Yo, what is that sound? Well, I don't know if you guys can hear it in like my house. I hope the ghost isn't coming out today. Yo, speaking of ghosts, this morning, yo, let me tell you guys some freaky shit. This morning, when I woke up, I got out of bed. I was sick as fuck. I still am sick, but this morning was terrible. I was sick. I was dying in the bathroom. I come out the bathroom. I come back to my room. My Marvel Legends Hasbro Juggernaut, not the Toy Biz one, the Hasbro one. So, I don't know if you guys can see the shelf that's above me. So, this shelf spans to where my bed is at, right? Yo, the Juggernaut fell, landed on the side of the bed where I sleep, bounced off the bed, and slammed on the floor. And I just stood there where my door is at right here. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, yo, that ghost is trying to take me out, man. Let's see. Shred Trap, I read your comment about the Bonnie voice acting. Toys Flicks Animation says we need more horror from you. Bro, you guys want me to talk about that? I can talk about the horror stuff. Bro, you know what? I will. I fucking will. We gotta start off with my guy, Miguel Myers. Okay. Give me 1 second. Sophia set up house traps after what I said about Toy Chica. Listen, bro. I'll say it again. Listen, Megan Fox. Holla at me. Let me stop. All seriousness. All right. You know what? I'll break down the horror stuff, right? And then I'm not going to watch all the horror stuff in the complete full, but I'll check out the horror stuff, and then we're going to end on the end game stuff. Again, I'm not going to have, watch them completely in full, because especially the end game stuff is very long, but you guys will get what I mean. All right. So I actually haven't watched my Halloween Kills, The Return of Michael Myers video in a long time. I know I remember almost everything about it that I wanted to convey, but I don't remember how it looks like anymore. Like, I know what went into it. I know the storyline and everything. I just don't remember what the actual video itself looks like. So it's either going to look really bad or decent or good. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out.
Not for music. It's gotta be.
Lil Wayne, go away, bro. You're washed. What you guys know about Prime Lil Wayne, bro? Prime Lil Wayne, yo. Lil Wayne in his prime is crazy, bro. Yeah, I don't know nothing about Wheezy, bro. Alright. What you guys think in the chat? Alright, Mikey. Let me voice Toy Bonnie and FNAF. Bro, I don't even have nothing written for FNAF, alright? It was just an idea, okay? Damn. Stop yelling at me. Alright, let's get into this.
Impossible. I saw you burn.
Okay. I'm going to say this right here. That opening was terrible for me. I know you're going to say, oh, but Xavier, don't say that about your stuff. No. It's actually fucking terrible. I'm going to explain why at the end of the video, why it's terrible. Okay? You guys will understand why that was fucking stupid. And I wish I did it better. I know I'm using aggressive vocabulary, but I'm just hard on myself, especially with stop motion. You guys will understand why. That opening sequence should have been a lot bigger than what I made it, and I don't know why I didn't make it bigger. My Jar Jar says Mikey Tron 300. If it isn't the worst, most ass Marvel Rivals play. All right, hold up. You're not gonna talk about my homeboy like that, okay? 2, Mikey Tron is very good at Marvel Rivals when he's not playing Spider-Man. Listen, no, stop. No, Mikey Tron is actually very good at Marvel Rivals. Yo, what is that sound? Yo, if I leave my room and there's a ghost in my house, Someone can have my PS5 in the chat. But listen, Unravel Pictures team, I just got my hands on a Dustin figure from Stranger Things 5. Nice, nice. Yo, I don't know what is that sound, but it's like actually bothering me. I want to check it out, but I'm scared, bro. I hope no one's like breaking into my house. A FNAF video from would you? I can't even English right now. A FNAF video from you would be so legendary. I think I can pull it off. I'm not gonna lie. I think I can pull it off. Goji Jojo says, dude, no joke. I was planning to do horror stop motions. Not gonna lie. Which characters were you thinking? All right, my fault. Okay, back where I was saying. Opening was terrible. Could have been done better. I'll explain at the end. So let's get into this. That opening sequence, right? That happened. Now we're in 3 years later. No. Toys animation. You're gonna understand why that opening was bad when I explain the reasoning. Okay, we're gonna go through the video and you're gonna understand at the end why that opening was bad.
Where were you?
Out.
You know it's dangerous to be out, especially with what happened.
Yeah, and maybe being out helps clear my mind and not think about what's happened. You wouldn't know that because all you do is stay here and drink your life away. I'm sorry. I'm going to bed now. Good night.
We are here at the crime scene reporting a local murder. A suspect is yet to be found, but the only piece of evidence found currently is the chef knife.
Okay, let me break down this sequence right here. So, essentially, this is supposed to be Allison from the 2018 and onward to Halloween Ends series of the Halloween movies. That's Allison, Laurie's granddaughter, I believe. Essentially, right? Oh, my fault. This is her coming home and, how do I explain this? Being frustrated with Laurie and the relationship that they have. Now, I will admit my writing for the dialogue was pretty bad here with the whole, with what happened. Oh, you can't go out with what happened. You know, it's how I escaped from what happened. Now, what that is essentially is the whole Michael Myers thing, right? And as you know how in the movie Halloween 2018, Laurie was like barricaded herself in the in her house and whatnot. So essentially, it's like happening again. You know what I mean?
Happened. You wouldn't know.
And then the whole
that
drinking
because
thing.
all you do is stay here and drink your life away.
So that right there, I should have had a longer pause before she apologizes. You know what I mean? This is what's one of the biggest things I tell you guys with your videos. Pacing, letting things marinate, let things settle. I should have done that here, and I didn't do that. Because what happens after she says that?
I'm sorry. I'm going to bed now.
That could have been one written better, but on top of that, I should have spaced it out and gave it more time. You know what I'm trying to say here? Now, me myself, I can look back on my old videos and even admit that. You know what I mean? And that's why I tell these things to you guys, so that way you guys don't make the same mistakes that I did, and I learn from my own mistakes, you know? And then right here on the news, check this out. I'm not going to spoil everything, but wait till we get to the end. You'll understand. So in the news, what happens here, we got a report of...
The crime scene reporting a local murder. A suspect is yet to be found, but the only piece of evidence found currently is the chef knife.
We got that. We got a local murder. Now, what was Laurie paranoid about in the whole Halloween 2018 and onward? Michael Myers, right? So she's paranoid about the whole incident with Michael Myers, and now murders and stuff are happening. So she's like, is increasing her paranoia. Let's continue. Miguel. So now she's, you know, now it's Halloween Day.
Hello?
What's good, Allison?
Oh, you
It's
know,
your boy.
just rotting away at my house due to my stubborn grandmother.
Damn, that's tough. But anywho, there's a costume party a few blocks down the street. I was wondering if you'd like to come with.
A costume party?
Yeah, man, there's gonna be tons of people there.
Yeah, I can.
Great, I'll see you there.
There's a reason why I had her look at her bag. Listen. There's a reason why I had her look at her bag. And there's a reason why she had her bag in the beginning. Follow me, okay? Follow me. So keep in mind, her friend invited her to a costume party. And what's the first thing that she does? Looks at her bag.
Yeah, I can.
Great, I'll see you there.
See you there.
Why is she looking at her bag, guys? Why is she looking at the bag? Why the pumpkin there, bro? Is anyone drawing, like, connections? I don't know. We got Lori at her firing range.
Where are you going?
What's all of this?
Guns from our basement. I pulled them out for a reason.
What's the reason?
Michael, there was a killing on the news last night with his knife, Allison. His knife. He survived that fire.
One thing, I loved the girl who did the Lori voice. She was amazing. Oh my god, I wish I could bring her back. I gotta go find her email if I ever bring Lori back for a future stop motion. But yeah, bro, I love this voice actor. She was great.
And I figured he was waiting for the right moment.
This right here is why we fight. You can't let go of the past.
No,
Same.
you have to listen to me,
I'm
Allison.
letting go, Lori. I'm moving on. You can stay here and prepare, but I'm going out tonight to have fun and not drown in my sorrow.
So, this obviously takes place after Halloween 2018, and this is why I called it Halloween Kills, because this is supposed to be the sequel. Essentially, at the ending of the movie, what happened, Michael Myers was trapped in the house. Now, when I did this one, I had it to where, again, I just followed my instinct and just thought, all right, he's obviously going to come back, but I don't know how, because this came out before the movie came out. So, essentially, let's just say, for this storyline's sake, he died in the fire. But again, suspicious killings are happening, and it's around the time of Halloween. So that causes Lori to become paranoid, because even though she thinks that he died, did he really die? And Allison's talking about, moving on and whatnot, because all of Lori's life, she never moved on from Michael Myers. And Allison's a young woman compared to Lori, who's not. So it's like a clash between, I want to move on with my life, and Lori's like, no, we can't, because he's going to come back. Follow me here. Follow me here. I'm cooking something. Follow me here.
Not today, Michael.
I should have had that. I should have marinated that part more. Like, what's the thing I keep saying? I gotta let things play out. I should have had this. I thought was fine, but I should have had it to where she looks there and like, how do I explain that? Drag it out a bit. Like, you see how she gets up immediately and grabs her gun? I should have had it to where she's like looking around a little bit more dizzy, like confused, and then grab her gun. That's what I mean. You gotta make it like, you gotta let it like settle in, But trust me, I'm cooking with something. You'll explain.
Not today,
I'll
Michael.
explain later. So fast forward, we're at the party. Boom,
So then
costume
I
party.
told him, right? Oh, you're gonna make a series.
Okay, so that joke right there was Mikey Tron 300 because he wanted me to make an intro series and I never did. So that was like him playing himself, talking about it.
Dad, you come here often? Because what's a party?
So we got Allison at the party.
Hey, you made it.
We got me.
Yeah. I needed to get out of the house.
I don't know why the audio sounds a little bit weird.
Oh, I
here.
know that exact feeling. Hey, you're not in costume.
Yeah, I didn't have much time to put it together, so it's very sloppy.
It can't be that bad. What do you think of mine? I'm surprised it still fits, actually.
I mean, Andrew Garfield's better.
What? Nah, man, nothing beats the comics.
I guess so. Hey, where's the bathroom at?
It's down the hall to the left.
Thanks. I'm gonna go change quickly.
Hey, don't worry, guys. I found a flashlight.
Holy shit!
My voice acting for that was ass. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But follow me. He asks about her costume. She didn't have one. She asks where's the bathroom. He tells her. She leaves. The power cuts off. Michael Myers is there. Why is that? Follow me. Fun fact, I got copyrighted for this, by the way. So this video that you're watching, I've made no money. So actually, I'm going to expand the screen for this one because it's hard to see. Because I try to make it to where, it's dark, but you can still see a little bit. Because I wanted to create suspense where you can still see the figures, but it's very dark. So I'm sorry if it's not like the best. You know what I mean? I didn't know how to do all that.
Allison, where are you?
Lori, help me, please!
There's Allison. Alright, let's see. You guys see that?
Lori, I'm over here!
Okay. All right. What was what's it called? All right. I want to break down this scene right here because it ties into everything I'm about to explain at the very end. So, Lori is in this dark building, by the way, right? Keep in mind it's very dark. Aims her gun. What do you see in the darkness? You see a very faint head of Michael Myers, right? His mask. Shoots her gun. Wipes her eyes. There's nothing there. She even flashes her flashlight. Nothing there. Now you're probably thinking, oh, it's just Miguel Myers, you know, teleporting, right? Because he's right behind her. Also, another fun fact, this whole sequence that just played out right there, I had to do the sounds for that. So I did that where I had a microphone and it was like an Apple microphone and I just took random objects and was like bashing things together because I couldn't find any sound effects on YouTube. But yeah, what's going on? Let's continue. So right here, Michael Myers has her beat, right? And you just hear,
Lori, I'm over here!
And he leaves, right? Let's keep going. Humor me.
That's it, Michael. You're not going to take what's left of my life.
So now we got Lori finally standing up to well, not finally, but standing up to Michael for the last time. Fun fact, there was nothing holding up these figures, bro. It was just pure balance. Wait for it.
Goodbye, Michael.
Rubs her eyes again. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? What's good, Patrick? Where did Miguel go? Come on, follow me, guys. Walk with me. Where'd he go?
What? Allison? But why?
Did you really think Michael was here? He died in the fire. There was no boogeyman, Lori. It's just me. Alright.
Are you guys ready for the explanation of everything here, right? Alright. Let me explain this whole video. I was trying to explain it without giving away too many spoilers, okay? Now I'm gonna give you guys the big rundown, okay? The big rundown. So, follow me, okay? Okay, we'll start at the beginning. I should have established that the girl at the beginning was Lori's daughter, Karen. This girl right here. This girl right here, I should have established that this was Lori's daughter, Karen, aka Allison's mom. That's why I said this sequence, this opening sequence, was terrible. Because I failed as the collector. Not the collector. What's it called? I failed as the director of this to establish that. I never established that that was the mom of Allison and the daughter of Lori. Now, in this line right here, you hear her say,
Impossible. I saw you burn.
Which is obviously a reference to the ending of Halloween 2018, where they trapped Michael in the house and it got set on fire. This isn't Michael Myers. This is Allison. Crazy. So I had to where Allison became Michael Myers after that incident of 2018. You know, you follow me here, the 2018 movie. Why did I have her do that? Follow me. Halloween 4. The little girl in Halloween 4 at the end of the movie is cursed with the same evil as Michael Myers, and she essentially becomes Michael Myers at the end of the movie. I love that ending so much that I wanted that to be essentially part of this ongoing storyline. So I took that and continued it with Allison. Now, why did she become Michael Myers, right? One, Michael Myers has this... People forget Michael Myers has a lot of powers, but his main power is that his evil corrupts people. Follow me, right? So I had it to where his evil is corrupting people, and it corrupted Allison. And it only made it worse for her because, fast forward, follow me, walk with me right here.
Where were you?
Out.
You know it's dangerous to be out, especially with what happened.
Yeah, and maybe being out helps clear my mind and not think about what's happened.
What happened they're talking about was the thing with Michael Myers in the burning house 3 years ago. You following me? You following me? That's what what happened was about. You know what I mean? So Lori is still obsessed and tweaking about that, while Allison is like trying to like move on, but because she's living with Lori, because Lori's trying to protect her, it's like corrupting her, and like again, Michael's evil transferred to Allison, and Allison just tweaks out and becomes Michael Myers. Now, speaking of her, becoming Michael, you see this bag right here, right? The bag that she keeps looking at, especially when they talked about the Halloween party, right?
Oh, just rotting away.
But anywho, there's a costume party a few blocks down the street. I was wondering if you'd like to come with.
A costume party?
Yeah, man, there's gonna be tons of people there.
Yeah.
A costume party. There's a ton of people there.
I can.
What does she look at? Her bag. What's in the bag? Michael Myers mask and costume. Walk with me, okay? Walk with me.
Great. I'll see you there.
See you there.
Plus, we got the pumpkin, right? There's more. Walk with me, okay? Because I run shit down, okay? I walk shit down, all right? Walk with me. Firing range. Because her paranoia... What's this right here? Wait. I'm not done. Allison just comes home, right? Keep in mind, Allison just got home. Laurie's spazzing on her because she should be home. Breaking news.
We are here at the crime scene reporting a local murder. A suspect is yet to be found, but the only...
Allison just got home and there was a local murder. Who did that? Walk with me. Who did that? It was Allison. What did Allison come home with? The bag. What's in the bag? Walk with me, okay? Walk with me. But wait, there's more. There's more, bro. Wait, give me a second.
Where are you going?
What's all of this?
Guns from our basement. I pulled them out for a reason.
What?
Just like in Halloween 2018 when she was preparing for Michael Myers, same thing here. That paranoia never left. And that's another thing. I'm going to dive into Laurie's stuff in a second, but just follow me.
It's the reason?
Michael, there was a killing on the news last night with his knife, Allison.
His knife. It was Allison who did it.
His knife. He survived that fire. And I figured he was waiting for the right moment.
This right here is why we fight. You can't let go of the past.
Right?
No, you have to listen to me, Allison.
I'm letting go, Laurie. I'm moving on. You can stay here and prepare, but I'm going out tonight to have fun and not drown in my sorrow.
Like Laurie was doing all of her life in 2018 and still doing after the fact. Come on, bro. I could have made this video like maybe 15 minutes longer. Like not longer, but 15 minutes if I like had more time. But you guys get the point. Okay, this scene right here. That wasn't Michael Myers. And it wasn't Allison. That was Laurie hallucinating. Right? Now, this is another storyline that I was trying to tell in this video. Was all that paranoia, all that anxiety. Look, I'm speaking from a little bit of experience because I have anxiety. But all that paranoia, PTSD, trauma, all that stuff developed her to start having hallucinations, right? So that hand touching her shoulder, that wasn't anyone. That wasn't Allison or Michael Myers. That was all in her head. And then, again, based off the news, based off the events of 2018, then the news, aka the recent killings, and then that hand touching her shoulder causes her to snap and be like, all right, no, this is real. Walk with me, bro. Walk with me. There's more.
Not today.
Yeah.
Wait.
I needed to get out of the house.
Oh, I know that exact feeling. Hey, you're not in costume.
Yeah, I didn't have much time to put it together.
Hey, you're not in costume. Yeah, I didn't have time to put it together. Keep in mind, this is a costume party. Everyone's in a costume.
So it's very sloppy.
It can't be that bad. What do you think of mine? I'm surprised it still fits, actually.
I mean,
That's actually a joke on me because I have a Spider-Man costume that doesn't fit no more, so fun fact.
Andrew Garfield's better.
What? Nah, man, nothing beats the comics.
I guess so. Hey, where's
I don't
the
know why
bathroom
the audio
at?
is like weird here.
It's down the hall to the left.
She asks where the bathroom was at.
Thanks. I'm gonna go change quickly.
Goes to the bathroom. Shuts off the lights or the power.
Hey, don't worry, guys. I found a flashlight.
All of a sudden, Michael Myers is here. That's not Michael. That's Allison, bro. That's Allison. Come on, bro. I was planting seeds, man. So now Laurie sees all these kids and teenagers and adults running. She's like, all right, that's fueling her paranoia. She's like, oh, I'm right. I'm about to smoke Miguel, okay? I know it's Michael Myers. But, yeah, I know. I used the Five Nights at Freddy's power outage sound effect because I didn't know what to find on YouTube. So that's like the only thing that popped in my head. All right, let's go in here.
Laurie, help me, please!
So Laurie hears Allison, starts following. You remember the floating head right here of Michael Myers' mask? That's her hallucinations. So she's in this dark building trying to find where Michael Myers is, right? That's her hallucinating. That's not even real. That's why when she rubs her face, there's no floating head. And you see how she shined the flashlight? He ain't there. Miguel is not there, bruh. He gone. Now I want to ask you guys a question. Do you think that this Michael Myers right here was Allison? Do you think it was the real Michael Myers, or do you think it was a hallucination? What do you guys think? I want you guys to what's it called? Let me know what you think. What do you guys think? Alright, Xenoverse, what? Okay, so Laurie just gets laid out by Michael Myers, right? Here's Allison. Michael Myers leaves. To make you think that it's actually him. It's not. So Laurie's like, I gotta go find my grandchild. I want you guys to tell me, do you think this is Allison, Michael Myers, or a hallucination? What do you guys think? Oh damn, Xenoverse is gone.
That's it, Michael. You're not going to take what's left of my life. Goodbye, Michael.
Poof. That wasn't Michael. That wasn't even Allison. That was all in her head. All the fighting you saw between Laurie and Michael Myers, that wasn't real. That wasn't even Allison. All in her head. She's tweaking out. Walk with me, bro. Walk with me.
What?
Get stabbed by who? by Allison, aka the real Michael Myers.
Allison? But why?
Did you really think Michael was here? He died in the fire. There was no boogeyman, Lori. It's just me.
Come on, guys. Was I cooking or was I or did I burn down the kitchen, bro? Be honest with me. Be honest with me. Be honest with me. I will admit I could have done this better. I think if I did this today, this would be 1,000 times better. This will probably be 15 minutes long, and it'll be better explained. But come on, bro. Come on. Did I cook with this one or no? Come on, be honest with me. Be honest. Be honest. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Be honest. What's the thoughts? What we tinking? What we tinking? Bro, Mikey Tron is playing with Jar Jar and Marvel Rivals? Now, let me see if Jar Jar is nice at the game. Damn. Alright. I can't even lie. Homie is actually good. Bro said burnt down the kitchen. I'm dead, bro. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, no, look, all seriousness, like, I know I was very excited talking about it. Nah, like, all seriousness, like, I don't have my head up my ass. Obviously, no, this could have been a lot better, and it's definitely explained and written a lot better. I know if I had done it today, everything that I explained to you guys would be essentially laid out there better, like a better understanding of stuff. But yeah, bro, I really think that I was on here, bro. I think I was cooking with this one, bro. I really do. I really do think I was cooking in the kitchen with this one, bro. That's one of my favorite videos, bro. All right. I'm going to briefly, and I do mean briefly, run down Michael Myers, not Michael Myers. Yeah, Michael Myers versus Jason. I'm not gonna go through all of it. I'm gonna briefly run through it. Briefly run through Freddy versus Jason versus Michael, and then I'm going to talk about a little bit of Endgame, and then we're hopping off. Okay. All right. How we feeling about this live stream, guys? What you guys think so far about everything? What's the thoughts and whatnot? How we feeling about this? They added Deadpool to Rivals. Yeah, but you can't select him though. That's the thing. That is the thing. All right, let's see. Where is Michael? Oh, there it is.
Say yes to the.
Bro, why are there ads? Okay. So I'm gonna briefly run through this. I'm not gonna show every single thing. I'm going to explain certain things. Okay. So now we have Michael versus Jason, Friday the 13th stop motion. So like my videos, I like to keep my videos connected, right? Now, why did I make this video? This was during a time where I was really big, like I was really having my big horror phase, right? And essentially, I was watching all types of horror movies, like everything you guys can think. And I was like, you know what? Why haven't we got Michael Myers versus Jason? I know we got Freddy versus Jason, but by the way, that's like my second favorite movie ever. But I'm like, we never got Michael versus Jason. I'm like, damn. And then it clicked in my head. I'm like, hold up. You make it yourself, bro. I'm like, yo, you're a genius. This is the voices in my head talking, by the way. And I'm like, yo, you're a genius. That's what I did. So I'm like, but damn, am I really going to have Allison, like that Michael Myers, fight big ass Jason Voorhees? I wasn't. Because I am a genius, walk with me. Because I'm a genius, I knew what I was doing. This takes place right after, and I mean right after Halloween Kills. Walk with me. Okay. Right after Allison kills Lori, she leaves and moves away, drives away, escaped the scene, nowhere to be found, right? Who was that? Who was that? Who was that big fella? That was Michael Myers, the real Michael Myers. Now I know you're wondering, but you said Michael, he wasn't in the first video. He wasn't, but he survived the fire, and he was coming back for them, like Lori suspected. Walk with me. He was coming back to finish what he couldn't do in 2018, which was kill Allison, Lori, and Karen. Walk with me, bro. Big brain right here. So Allison flees the scene, right? Michael Myers saw her. So we know Michael's back. Allison just left. Where is she going? Actually, I'm not going to explain much of this, actually. I'm not going to have this play because this goes on for a minute. Actually, no. We can actually let this play out. Fuck it.
So, Allison, got any plans for tomorrow?
No, not really. Why?
Tomorrow is the anniversary of the murders that took place at that camp that's nearby. I was thinking about having the store closed tomorrow. Always get a bad feeling around this time.
What do you mean? I've never heard of murders that took place around here.
Ah, yes. I forget that you're new around here.
She's new around here. They're talking about a camp. What are they talking about?
Tell you the tale of Camp Blood. Many years ago, there was a boy named Jason Voorhees who attended a summer camp at Camp Crystal Lake. He ended up drowning in the lake and died. Saddest part of it all was, he died on his birthday. However, it doesn't end there.
What are you talking about?
A year after the boy's death, 2 camp counselors were murdered at the same camp. A few years following, the camp was reopened, and it seemed like everything was fine until a new group of people decided to stay there. They were all murdered except for one person. I believe her name was Alice. She was the only survivor in those deadly murders. I heard that she rescued and she was rambling about a boy dragging her into the lake. I assume she was referring to Jason, but that's impossible since he died many years ago. Anyway, I'm just trying to say, enjoy your day off. And don't go to that lake. I know how you young people like to explore dangerous areas.
So, homegirl Allison moved. Left, her block, moved away, and just now learns about the urban legend that is essentially Camp Crystal Lake, Camp Blood, and Jason. Now, Allison's feeling herself, of course, because she's like, you know what? I just slimed out my block. I just slimed out my grandma. I'm about to check this out. Looks at her bag. What's in her bag? Come on, bro. Y'all can't say I'm not cooking, bro. Y'all can't say I'm not cooking. Because she's feeling herself right now. Now it's Friday the 13th. My dad made this little like boardwalk dock area. Unfortunately, it's destroyed now, but he made that back then. my computer's about to die.
Jason Voorhees.
Wait. Pause the video. Wait. I gotta get this in the charger. Why my light turn off? Bruh. Yo, what just happened? Did my light just die? Yo, what the fuck? There's no way my light just died. Yo, guys, is it charging? Wait, hold up. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, did my outlet just... What? Okay. Whew. Bro, I thought my light just died on me, bro. I was about to tweak. Okay. Whew. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Okay. So, obviously she just explored... Wait, are we back? Okay, yeah, we are. Alright. Alright. What's it called? Obviously she just explored the lake and whatnot. And she's feeling herself, like I said, she's feeling confident. That evil that Michael Myers spreads is running through her veins. She thinks she's hot shit. She ain't.
Jason, Mother is talking to you. They're out there, Jason. They shouldn't be here, Jason. This is your home, Jason. Protect it. Hunt them down and make them pay.
I wonder who that is.
Get up, Jason. Find them. Kill them.
There's a key word in there. Find them and kill them. But there's only one person. Or is there? Walk with me, because I know what the fuck I'm doing. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Walk with me. That cabin, by the way, that was made by my dad as well. That's real wood, by the way. Wait, we're not done, bro. We're not done. Jason's mom wakes up Jason, tells them, find them, kill them. Obviously bringing her boy back to life because someone's invading their grounds. Okay. Alright, Jar Jar, that's crazy. So, Allison's obviously at Camp Crystal Lake. That's one person. Is there? Or is that only one person? We're going to find out. Because now we're with Allison right now.
What? How? Impossible. I killed you.
So you think you're some badass now, huh? You think you're made for this?
What's going on here?
Say something, Allison.
Say something, Allison.
Y'all heard that? Did y'all hear that? Come on. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Let's replay that one more time. You know who that was? That was Allison having a nightmare. You know who caused the nightmare? That was Freddy. That was Freddy. Not Freddy Fazbear. That was Freddy Krueger. Not only that, Jason's mom says find them and kill them. Allison is at the lake, but she senses Freddy because she's in the other world. Walk with me, bro. Walk with me, bro. That's not it. So she just had this nightmare of essentially Laurie putting her in her place. She's scared now. All that evil and shit that she had from the last time with Michael Myers, out the window.
Are you fucking serious?
That car is smoked. Now Jason, bro. Now Jason is not playing no more. You invaded his territory. Nightmare Freddy. Yo, I know the TikToks that they're talking about. Bro, so now Jason's putting belt to ass right now, right? He ain't playing no more, bro. You're in his domain. Jason using his teleporting BS like usual. Jason ain't even a bad guy. His mom's a bad guy. No, not really. If you really think about it, is Pamela Voorhees really a bad guy? Like, when you really think about it, right? Yes, murdering people is bad. But listen, Pamela Voorhees' kid, Jason, was deformed, bullied, and everything. Like, under the sun. And the Camp Crystal Lake counselors were doing everything except protecting her kid and focusing on the kid while her kid was getting bullied, beat up, and then eventually killed and drowned by other kids. Now, I'm not saying what she did was technically speaking correct. But when you think about it, wouldn't you feel some type of way if that was your kid? But you're right, Jason isn't even a bad guy. But for this video, I had to make him the bad guy. And you'll understand why.
I'm sorry, Laurie. You're right. I can't do this.
Yes, I put Freddy Krueger's laugh at the end with with Laurie, to set him up for part 3, which was Freddy versus Jason versus Michael. Come on, bro. Come on, man. I be thinking steps ahead, bro. Wait, my fault. So Allison realizes that, like, all right, I bit off more than I can chew. Who's that? Who just drove up and grabbed her bag? Keep in mind, she left the bag at the car. Boink.
Michael?
Yeah, Bumblebee got smoked. Okay, before we even get into this, right? Why is Michael here, right? Obviously, Michael followed her at the beginning. But here's the thing. Jar Jar said it, right? Jason's not a bad guy. But for this story, and this is how I view things, right? It's hard. Yes, this is the original Michael Myers. This isn't Allison. No, this is no hallucination. This is Michael Myers, right? Like the Michael Myers, right? Why is Michael Myers here, right? Obviously, he survived the fire and he followed Allison. He's been following Allison, right? So this is the real Miguel Myers, right? In this story, Jason has to be the bad guy. Yes, he has to be the bad guy. Michael is technically the good guy. Why? I know that's weird because they're both evil as fuck. But look, when I think of my stories, I think of it like good guy, bad guy. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's better vocabulary in terms to use, but that's how I think of it. I think of it like face and heel, like in wrestling, right? Like, if you guys know, like, wrestling, like, vocabulary. So, in this story, Jason is the heel, and Michael is the face. Why is Michael the face, aka the good guy? Because he is saving Allison from Jason. Not intentionally, though, because if Jason wasn't there, he was going to kill Allison. But, in this instance, he is the good guy for saving her. But they're fighting not because, oh, just have two big bad guys fight. He's fighting her because these are two, I'm going to sound cringe for what I'm about to say. Essentially, these are two alpha males going at it. You got someone on the league of Jason and Michael, and now you're taking essentially, what's it called? How do I explain this? Essentially, they're fighting for a kill. Jason is trying to kill Allison because his mom woke him up for invading their land. Michael now has to get, like, essentially fight Jason to get to Allison. Y'all following me, bro? Y'all following me? Also, I forgot the guy who made the music you hear, like the metal rock song playing. I remember I found him on YouTube and I DM'd him on Instagram for permission, and he gave me full permission. So at the end of the credits, I think he's there. So we're gonna give him a shout out at the end. I'm sorry for constantly pausing it, but I need you guys to like see the thought process. All right, my fault. Let's get into this.
Michael?
I should have milked that longer. By the way, she stole Lori's shotgun. Let's not forget. She stole Lori's shotgun, which is ironic. Okay, so that was round one, right? That was round one, the cabin. I kept it short. And there's one thing I wish I could do when, if I were to redo this video, I wish I made the action longer. So that was round one. So she goes to the car and grabs the shotgun. All right, wait. You hear the breathing? Yeah, I was cooking with the music, bro. Bro, there's so much to break down with this fight. Y'all not ready for this, bro. I need you guys to understand how far ahead I think.
Michael, get up!
Get up! Get up! Okay, now we're entering part 3, bro. Okay, we're entering the third fight. Do you guys want me to continue playing it, or you want to break down the second part and then come back to the third part, or just let it keep playing? Let me know before I do anything else. Do I let this play out and then explain everything after? Sounds like The Weeknd. Hurry up tomorrow. Get up. Oh my god. But what's it called? Should I continue letting it play out or break down the second fight and come back to the third one? Actually, no, let's just let it play out because we're at the end anyway. All right. So now they're at the dock, right? Okay, fun fact, I actually had them fighting on the dock, that small ass dock my dad made. I should have had it to where they weren't fighting on there, but I did it anyway. It was a hella difficult to film.
Jason! Go to hell! Help! Please, somebody!
Okay, so we're gonna break down that stuff. Okay, this is the guy right here that made the music, the rock one you heard from Michael Myers, the shape haunts Allison. Shout out to this guy, bro. The fucking goat. Thank God he gave me permission to use his music. All right, let's break this down. All right, because there's some stuff to break down. Give me 1 second. Okay, right around here. Survival methods of a pillow. Listen, bro, Allison, but that's the thing though. That's on purpose, because Allison is not this person that she thought she was. Again, Michael Myers' evil essentially gave her this false confidence and power that she thought she had when she never did. And that's why I had it to where Freddy Krueger snapped her out of it during the nightmare sequence. But all right, let's talk about. There's a lot that goes into this next couple parts, but I want to go back and talk about it. So you got Michael Myers breathing. We got the Undertaker setup, and then the little I don't even know what you would call that riff that goes by, but like the riff for Michael. Now, this song that you're hearing, I don't know if you guys remember, there's like a remix for Friday the 13th, like a metal remix of Jason's like Friday the 13th theme from like maybe like 12, 15 years ago. And I remember listening to that so many times, so many times, and just like, yo, I love this song. All right, but I want to break down this fight. So look, there's even a story in the fight itself. Jason is the bigger opponent. Michael is not. Michael's never really a big guy unless you count the Rob Zombie one. But obviously, Michael's strong, but he's not Jason strong. So in this fight, I had it to where, okay, Michael needs to rely more on speed and quick attacks. Jason's going to be slower, and he's going to use more heavier attacks. And I felt like I showcased that in this fight. Jason, for example, and also look at the weapons. We got a kitchen knife versus a machete. Big swing, dodge. Stabs him. But now the knife is stuck. So he's stuck as well. Jason can now grab him. He has a hold of him. He grabbed his hand, stabbed him. Mainly like in the armpit and stuff. Okay. Real quick. There's actually, bro, I need you guys to understand how much, like, I look into detail, okay? I need to pull up that video. You guys gonna see what I'm saying?
They say the best.
Why am I getting hit with an ad?
Waiting for. Not us.
Not us.
Okay. You're gonna see what you guys gonna see how much I look into this. Do you see Michael's hand right here, right? This hand? he has 5 fingers. This Michael has 3. This is the real Michael Myers. This is the fake one. I purposely did that to show that this Michael Myers isn't the right one. Because if you guys remember in Halloween 2018, she blew his fingers off. So this is not the real Michael. This is the hallucination. This is the real Michael. I pay attention to this fucking detail, bro. You guys see what I'm talking about? Yo, come on, bro. Y'all see the vision? So you definitely know it's the real Michael Myers because of the fact that that's the correct number of fingers that he should have. Come on, bro. What y'all know about this? I be thinking, bro. I be thinking steps ahead. Anyway, back to the fight. Michael stabs him in the hand to let go of the knife. Now he's going to try to get one up on him. But now Jason's going to really use his like brute strength. One thing I'm really proud of was the fact that I used such an impactful like punching sound effects. So that way you guys can really feel and understand how strong that attack really was. Like, what's it called? Because again, Jason's the bigger, stronger opponent. Slower though. That's why Michael was relying more on like strategy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like being in and out. But when he stabbed him in the chest, he was stuck. And that's when Jason had the opportunity to grab him, because if he grabs Michael, he can't dodge. There's a story in everything, bro. There's a story in everything. You can tell a story in everything. So boom, right? Michael's down because Jason's the stronger opponent. He gets his machete. He's going to finish the job. Also, fun fact, all the small blood effects that you see, yo, let me tell you, YouTube was on my ass. They literally was demonetizing this video because of the blood effects. YouTube, if you're watching, eat a whole Frank to the face, bro. Yo, demonetizing me left and right. No matter what me and Married Movies did to fix the blood effects, they kept demonetizing me. I kept fighting it and fighting it and fighting it until they eventually let me monetize this video. So YouTube, thank you for letting me monetize a video that like did nothing wrong, but eat a Frank for giving me a hard time. So boom, Michael's about to die, but gets shot by Allison.
Michael, get up!
I will admit, as much as I did like enjoying working with this voice actor, she was not locked in the way she was in the first video. I actually tried to get back in contact with her for part 3. She ghosted me. So yeah, we won't be seeing her back. But yeah, essentially she causes the distraction, right? Jason's like, all right, I'm about to smoke your melon next. I love this shot, by the way. There was no strings or like stand right there. Pure balance. Michael comes in with the spear. Now they're falling down the hill onto the dock. That was part 3. Okay, so you see how they're walking on the dock now? This sequence you're about to follow right here, essentially, I had them fight like literally on the dock. So everything you're about to watch was filmed with them actually fighting on the dock. You wouldn't know though, because this is before I got my bigger table. So the table that I was using at the time was small. Like the desk I had was small. So I couldn't get the dock in the shot that like I needed on camera. So I was kind of screwed. And I should have realized I should have just filmed them off the dock, but yeah, I know. I wasn't thinking about that. I was so excited to film this because this is such a fight that I really wanted to like make. But let's get into it. Another stare down, because I love stare downs. Again, relying on strategy. Grabbing his arm, stabbing him in the forearm. Slices from Jason. Now he stabbed him in the neck. Didn't do nothing. Now they stabbed each other. Stabbed him in the eye. Boom. Bloody. Eye is leaking right now. Now you see Jason's mask, oh, what's it called? Changed, and now it's the bloody mask. Because he just got stabbed in the eye. And you know this is the real Michael Myers because now you can see his eyes. Notice how, again, attention to detail. Let me put you guys on, bro. Let me put you guys on. Where is it real quick? Blacked out eyes, because that wasn't the real Michael. Michael with pupils, because that's the real Michael. I'm gonna say it. I said it before and I'll say it again. Walk with me, okay? I got the details, bro. When I was in my prime, bro, yo, come on, man. Yo, come on, man. Tell me I wasn't cooking. But look. Now Jason's about to finish it again, bro. You couldn't see the eyes in the hallucination because bro isn't there. Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Jason! Go to hell!
So she throws the little like propane tank, shoots it, blows up both of them. Boom, Michael and Jason is gone. His mask fades away into the water. Okay, so this next part, what's it called? So she's running away, essentially out of Camp Crystal Lake. She's looking for help. She passes out, right? Then we have a car pull up. Who is this, right? I'll tell you guys who it is. So this is Ash Williams from Evil Dead. This is, let me tell you where I was going with this. So let's rewind. Let's go back. Let's fast forward to, where the fuck is it? Right here. The sequel, 5 years ago? God damn, it's been a minute. So, all this to set up the eventual triple threat between Freddy, Jason, and Michael. Right? Ash Williams is what saved Allison at the end. He was the one who came out the car. Now, you don't know this, of course, because I don't show it. He was supposed to be in part 2 of Freddy vs. Jason vs. Michael. Because I split that into 2 parts. Reason being is because I was going to have it to where part 1 is Freddy vs. Jason vs. Michael. Right? Let's get that out the way. In the dream world. Keep that in mind. The dream world. Because at the end of the video we just watched, Michael and Jason just got blown up into the lake. They're knocked out. Freddy is now going to take advantage of that. Which was explained in part 3. We'll get there. So, essentially, right? Actually, let me just... Alright, I'm going to show you guys the clips that I'm talking about. I don't even know why. Yo, Old Spice. Actually, hold up. Yo, Old Spice, you trying to sponsor me, bro? Because, like, I appreciate... Hey, man, listen. Come on, hook me up. Anyway. So. Wait. Okay, this is part 3. I know it says part 1, but it's part 3. This is Freddy vs. Jason vs. Michael. This is obviously the dream world now. So I'm going to let Freddy explain everything, and then we'll move on.
In my years of haunting Springwood, I was regarded as a Springwood slasher. I was feared among all. It was the fear of the children that gave me my power, and it made me unstoppable. I was on top of the food chain until 2 new monsters came and started stealing my glory. Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers. All the fear that I garnered started to fade away, and because of them, I became weaker, and everyone started to forget about me. However, I realize that those two are my way to reclaim my spot at #1. If I can get them to my world and kill them, I can take their power.
Pay attention to what Freddy's saying, guys. Pay attention.
And return even stronger than ever. And that's exactly what I did. Starting off with that bitch Allison, I knew that if I can get her to Jason, that Michael would follow. That's exactly what happened. Have the two brainless brutes take each other out. Then I feast on what's left of them. Now that I have them where I want them, it's time for a showtime.
Am I not cooking? Or am I cooking or am I burning down the kitchen? Let me know, guys. As Freddy said, I essentially took inspiration from Freddy vs. Jason in the opening, where Freddy essentially explains how all his defeats and everyone moving on and forgetting about him, he became weaker. But he knew if he can get Jason to go to his old block and essentially spin the block for him and make people think that it's Freddy, the memories and fear will, you know, pile up and he will get his powers back. Essentially, Miguel and I know I keep saying Miguel. Michael and Jason were taking homie's spotlight. He became weaker. So he knew if he could get rid of both of them, there's only one spot. It's his. But look, they gathered so much power. So he wants their power and to reclaim his spot at #1. Walk with me, bro. And not only that, did you hear how homie talked about how if he got Allison to come, so what's it called? If essentially his way of bringing Michael to Jason was through Allison, because Michael was gonna follow the kill that he never got. So Allison went to Camp Crystal Lake, meet Jason, Michael followed, boom, they clash, they get knocked out because Freddy can't beat them 2v1, or I guess you can say 1-on-1, but Freddy can't beat them by himself, but he can beat them in the dream world. What happened at the end of, what's it called? The last one? What happens?
Then I feast on
They get knocked out. And where are they now? In the dream world, where he wants them. I never want to hear a single person tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm just saying, bro, in my prime and even out of my prime, I was thinking thousands of steps ahead, bro. When I tell you guys, I still got the scripts for all these too, bro. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Tell me that wasn't Heat. That's a solid Freddy voice. Fun fact about this Freddy voice actor. This is the Thanos voice actor for my Endgame series. And this is the Carnage voice actor for my Carnage vs. Venom series. And Shredder, when I wasn't voicing Shredder. That was for the second TMNT video. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, man. What we thinking, guys? What we thinking? You should talk to New Line Cinema, whoever got the rights. Let's make this a movie. This is what I'm saying. If I was rich, this is why I need to win the lottery and become a billionaire, bro. I'm buying the rights to every character. Jason, you're mine. Freddy, you're mine. Michael, you're mine. I will get shit done. If I had the money, guys, I'm telling you, you guys cannot tell me I would not make a fire movie. I would direct, write, film. All this shit would be mine, bro. If I had the money, I'm buying the rights and I'm making this happen. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Bro, this is... If there's one thing I will say, there's some videos I've made where I'm not too proud. And by proud, I mean, like, I could have done better. If there's a series that I did that I was uber proud of, was my horror series. I took time to make sure that I displayed that I know what I'm talking about, and to show that I pay attention to not only the lore of the movies, the characters, continuity, you name it, but I wanted to show that I love this shit and that I know what I'm talking about, and I wanted to be creative with it. Like, I love this shit, bro. I really do. Like, I don't know if you guys can even see the collection on, like, yeah, right here. Come on, bro. Like, we got all my characters right there. Come on, guys. What we feeling about this? What we feeling? What else? Okay, so I'm gonna skip to the end because I am gonna wrap up this stream. I'm sorry. I know I didn't get to Endgame. That's gonna be the next stream. I'm gonna explain Endgame in the next stream. But I do gotta wrap this up. It's getting late my time. But let's get to the ending, right? Essentially, throughout this video, which you guys should definitely check out this video, by the way. In this video, in the dream world, Freddy wins, right? Freddy beats up Jason and Michael.
There can only be one monster in the world.
I could have displayed this better, I'm not gonna lie. But essentially, now he's absorbing their power.
What?
Allison is now in the dream world, and she grabs Freddy, and she brings them now into the real world. So, this is how I originally was going to go about this, before I obviously didn't make a sequel 5 years later. So, I split it to where you guys get the dream sequence first, and then in part 2, you get the real world. Now, in the real world, you're going to get the explanation of Ash Williams, Allison, the return of Laurie, and then Michael, Freddy, and Jason coming into the real world, setting up a fatal four-way between those three and Ash Williams, where Ash Williams essentially gets rid of all three of them. I never made that, but that was the plan. That was the plan. How we feeling about this, guys? How we feeling about this, bro? That was the plan. We never got there, but that was the plan. I'm not gonna lie. I think this stream was fire. I'm not gonna lie. I really think we cooked with this stream. I enjoyed it, bro. Ashwood solo, by the way. Oh yeah, of course, bro. Ash Williams is the GOAT. How we feeling about it, bro? Come on. Listen. All seriousness, right? All seriousness. Like, all right. Like, let me relax. All seriousness, guys. I'm not gonna ever claim to be like the greatest and stuff like that, because I'm not. I'm nowhere near. But listen, if there's one thing that I think that I displayed to you guys, is that I know I don't do stop motion, or I haven't done stop motion like that in years, but I hope I was able to display and show you guys the thought process, the planning, the ideas, and overall care and attention to detail that I bring. I may not be able to translate everything perfectly, but now you guys know, what's it called? You guys know that even back then, I know now, again, I don't really make stop motions like that, but you guys see that when your boy was really doing it, I was thinking, man, I was really like putting my everything into it. And again, I'm not gonna act like I was like Chef Boyardee and cooking up in the kitchen, because again, like, it could be better. I'm not, perfect, but I really wish, I wish more people knew how much passion and care that and thought that I put into these videos, especially like the horror stuff. Like, everything that I make a stop motion of are things that I care about, and like, I try to really show it. Sometimes people see it, sometimes people don't. And I really hope with this stream, you guys see that when I was doing this stuff, bro, like, there was feelings and there was like motivation and like excitement and care behind, like, I guess behind it, But yeah, man, shit. Next time, maybe tomorrow, maybe. What the fuck? Oh, I thought my stream just froze for a second. Next time, maybe tomorrow, we'll go over the Endgame series. I'm not going to go over Infinity War for reasons I don't want to get into, but we'll go over Endgame, because Endgames are out like an hour, I think. Yeah, about like an hour 30. So next stream, maybe tomorrow, we can go over this entire Endgame series, and I'll break everything down. And trust me, you don't want to miss that one. There is a lot of things in here. I just rewatched Endgame recently, and I realized how beautiful this series was, and how proud I am of it. And I think you guys, whether you guys watched it or haven't watched it yet, I really, really, really recommend you guys to join me in rewatching this, so that way you guys can get more insightful information about it. Because watching it is one thing, but then talking to like the creator himself, you guys will learn a lot more from it or about it. But yeah, man. Oof, my stomach. I'm feeling better. Today was a rough day, especially in the morning. I'm feeling better. Luckily I don't have to go back to the hospital, thank God. But I really, like I said, guys, I when I do these chasing the Wi-Fi, chasing the presence tour, I don't want to miss a single day. I really don't. I want to be committed and make sure that I'm doing these videos, streams, shorts, everything. And yeah, I think, what's it called? I think this was a great stream. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everyone that came to the stream, stayed from the beginning to end. Even if you came to say hello or stayed for a little bit, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, man, this was fun. This is where it's at. Patrick says again, you just made the best streaks, my guy. It'll be a depressing day, but you'll have to wait. Again, you just made the best streaks, my guy. Oh no, I'm reading this wrong. I'm sorry. You make the best streaks. It'll be a depressing day when you have to stop this eventually. Streams, I meant to say. Oh, you're talking about the streams. Listen, I'll try to get as much streams as I can. I know we only have a little bit of days left in the month, or especially in the streak, but I'll try to get more. What's good about these streams, man, is that like I get to connect with you guys more compared to like videos and shorts. But yeah, like with the streams, you guys get a bit of both Unraveled Pictures, the character, and then the real person himself. Now, Mikey Strong 300 and Optic Jacket, on the other hand, they get the real version of me, so they they know the stuff that I don't show you guys. But yeah, man, yeah, listen, you guys are the best. I appreciate you guys. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. We're gonna go over the Endgame series. Yeah, man. So, listen, guys, I need you to subscribe if you haven't already. I need you to like the live stream if you haven't already. I need you to follow me on Instagram at UnraveledPicturesTM if you haven't already. What else is there? Bro, are you gonna show us the stuff on the group chat? Yo. That's not gonna wait. Wait, what stuff on the group chat? Are you talking about the group chat with me and Mikey? Because, like, I definitely can't release that stuff. We both will get canceled. Listen, guys. You guys are the best. Like I said, I appreciate you guys. Even though I'm sick still, I gotta get through this, man. I gotta get through this. What's it called? Be safe, guys. I'm gonna say it again. We're gonna manifest this. Hopefully you guys get what you want for Christmas, because we are indeed chasing the presents tour. We are still on the chasing the presents tour, by the way. I wonder, what are my most viewed videos, actually, before we go? Yo, top 5. Yo. If there's one thing that I'm proud of myself, one more thing. And my top 5 most viewed videos are obviously my stop motions. Duh. 2 out of those 5 are original videos. What do I mean by that? I know I would say my Endgame stuff is original compared to, like, I would say it's like 90% original, 10% like, ooh, excuse me, that was a lot of burps. Oh my god, 3 in a row. I would say even though my Endgame stuff was mainly original, it was still off the hype of the movie. Same thing with Infinity War and No Way Home. But the fact that I have 2 original videos in my Venom vs. Carnage, which you guys should watch, and my Dragon Ball Ultimates 2, those being in my top 5, and those are videos that didn't have no hype like the movies and stuff like that, I'm really happy about that, because it just shows that even though, yes, my highest videos are with hype, what's it called? I don't know how to explain it, but essentially it still did well without the hype of something else like backing it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna go now officially. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble and be autistic for about like probably 2 hours or 3 hours. You guys are the best. I need you guys to understand that. I appreciate you all. Damn, I got a big forehead now that I look at it on stream. Be safe, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. All right, so how do we turn this off, by the way? Is this OBS? Wait, how do we do this? Oh, right here.